All right.
Whatever.
Welcome to Rock and Roll World Magazine. I'm Reverend William, and today we have Gumby from Battlecross with us in the Townballroom. How are you doing today?
Good.
That's great to hear.
It's a nice windy day in Buffalo.
You would think it's Chicago by the wind.
Yeah, right.
A couple things that I had read about you guys that I wanted to get into, and one of the most interesting things is I had read that the newest album had rated up in the top 200 on the Billboard charts and all that good stuff. And besides all that, what really had me curious is how did you get the name Gumby?
7th grade basketball. My neighbor was the same age as I am. He is like 5'3", and I was 6 foot 6'1" at the time. Not peaked out yet, but we were doing layup drills, and it's just like the guard and the center going at each other, and he's like, "I'm trying to practice," and I'm like, "Yeah, I'm trying to practice too, motherfucker." And he got angry because he couldn't get a shot off because we were in the paint in the layup drills, and he couldn't go outside the paint, so it was like he couldn't get a shot off. And when we got back in the locker room, he was like, "This Gumby motherfucker right here," and then everyone's called me Gumby ever since 7th grade.
I hate to say that I used to have a very huge afro. And,
oh yeah? Wasn't it a freedom cut back then?
Probably, you know, but the nicknames that stemmed from it, you know, I stick with Reverend now because I like them a lot more than the old ones.
Yeah.
Did you always inspire to be a musician while you were growing up?
I mean, it was always like, I liked music and shit, but I never thought I'd do it. Like I wasn't very musical. Like I played the trombone when I was in middle school, but then like I smoked pot, and then I didn't care about much but smoking pot.
Right. That
I mean, I didn't become like a worthless loser. I still went to school and graduated.
I always thought I was a good singer, but every time a good song comes on the radio and I do start singing, she turns the radio way up on me and like, fuck you, you know. What did you want to be?
I really thought I was just going to be a line worker at GM.
Oh, no kidding.
But because like that's like what my family is, all line workers. We came over and we're German engineers, and we built General Motors, and we helped them figure out their company, and then they don't really care because they're a big faceless company.
The corporate beast.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
I was going to be a line worker.
A line worker, that's not bad, but GM, they make like $30, $40 an hour.
No, starting off, but 25. But yeah, they after NAFTA and all that shit, all the jobs left, and like it was like the year I graduated. If I would have just dropped out of school and got my GED, I would have been in the shop, no problem. But like after NAFTA passed, a year passed, I graduated, all the jobs left Detroit and Flint.
Yeah,
so
that's the thing that keeps me away, well, always kept me away from going to college was the fear of like, well, if I went in for like computer coding, the shit would be irrelevant by the time I was done, you know, or like, hey, I'll be a lawyer, and then all of a sudden it's like there's no more criminals or anyone to defend.
Or there are too many lawyers.
Yeah, too many lawyers. You know, it's like, hey, I think I'll go for business.
Yep.
You know, that's an original idea. And on occasion, we do take questions from you subscribers and that.
Oh, cool.
And one of our friends, Ramsey Y, had a question he submitted is, what's your favorite ice cream? I know the stoner wants to say, "Oh yes, mint tingling."
You know, honestly,
it can be the stoner ice cream or non-stoner ice cream. You know, like you're just
Dairy Queen, Snickers, Blizzards.
Oh, that is a good one.
I don't eat ice cream too much anymore. On tour, I don't eat any like ice cream at all. I don't get milkshakes. Like everybody, like we'll stop at like this milkshake like place, and it's fucking awesome, and everyone's just like, "Oh my god, it's so amazing!" And I'm just sitting over there like, "You guys fucking suck," because it fucks with my voice. So I stay away from it.
Keep away from it altogether.
But yeah, Snickers.
What has been your favorite? Well, let me go back to my favorites. Mint tingling.
Oh,
you know, it's one of those things.
You're a mint guy. I don't like mint.
It like brings back the flashbacks of back when times were easier and we didn't have the iPhones and all that stuff. And
things were simpler.
You'd go to the ice cream store and like get the mint tingling, you know, with the chocolate chips and all that shit, and be like. And then I'm reminded that life does suck.
Yep.
You know, who is your favorite band to tour with?
I would say Guar.
Ah.
Because, I mean, it's Guar and Kill Switch, like, right there. But, like, I mean, we've done the world with Guar, or with Kill Switch. And they're awesome dudes, but so it's like Guar and Kill Switch are like right there because they're just unbelievable dudes.
I actually, we're both virgins to a Guar show, so I know there's going to be potentially a lot of blood, which I have no issue with because we do zombie.
It's called spew.
Spew. See, well, I think you helped me out very much, you know, so I don't look like an idiot. Like, well, you know, that's a lot of blood they shot. Spew. But that's usually we try to do our homework, so we're doing it all today, and it's like, oh boy, it's going to be freaking neater than ICP was with their Fago, you know.
Yeah, right.
What's your thoughts on current presidential candidates, if you have any?
We're fucked.
Yeah. I agree with that.
You got a socialist that's gonna tax you and give all the money away, and then you got Donald fucking Trump that's just gonna create a great economy and a great fucking army, and then kill the fucking world for the next generation. It's like, oh yeah, cool. Yeah, you don't global warming, nothing. Science, nothing. Oh, whatever. We're all fucked.
But we'll be.
It doesn't matter anyways because the corporations are gonna tell you what to do anyways.
Right. You know,
they're force-fed lies.
I'm a big fan of politicians should have to wear like similar to the NASCAR jackets.
Yeah, dude, that's
like hey, I'm owned by Sunoco and tobacco and alcohol and et cetera, which you could go into the conspiracy of like our troops guarding the opium fields over there in Afghanistan.
Totally if you know anyone in the army, you're like they just. Fucking true.
Yeah. Why would we be guarding something that's killing off a shitload of Americans? Money talks. But the war on drugs is profitable.
Yeah, money, it gets shit done.
Right. What kind of advice would you give to people being bullied? Like whether it's in school or social media?
You're never gonna get away from it. There's never gonna stop being a bully. So you've either gotta learn how to deal with it, don't give them what they want, or just kill yourself. Those are the only two options.
Right. That's a boot in their ass or a boot in your own.
Yeah.
Can we expect to hear a lot off of Rise to Power tonight?
Oh yeah.
Oh, excellent.
Yeah.
What were the influences behind it? Behind the writing and the music itself.
It really just starts off. We're a guitar-driven band.
Right.
So Huron and Tony, they'll write a song and then they'll bring it to the table and then everybody will start fucking with it. And then the drums get put down and then I put whatever I feel to put down. But this one we did it in such a short time that it was like they'd have their rough drafts and then when they went to record and go into Audio Hammer, like a lot of stuff changed, they worked together with it and then I was like, oh, so that's not what I put down. So it's cool. They're really influenced by Metallica, Slayer, Pantera.
Oh right. So a lot of like old school
thrash,
influence.
And then Huron is our death metal guy. Like he's all in the
right.
Cannibal Corpse and all that good stuff.
Buffalo Hometown Boys.
Yeah.
Cannibal Corpse.
Yep.
How did he get the? Do you know anything about his nickname Snickerdick?
I have no idea where that came from.
Originally, your label gave me his number to contact him, so I was talking with him, and I just seen Snickerdick, and I'm like, oh, I'm talking to him, so maybe.
Yeah.
And then it's like it's gonna switch to Gumby, and I'm like, oh shit, I gotta hurry up and switch.
Oh.
Switch over my question, like how did you get the nickname Gumby? But it's like I wonder how he did get Snickerdick.
We were all like, where did that come from? Don't know.
Well, this one time I had me a moment with a candy bar, and it's been Snickerdick since.
Yep. Well, it's because he's not white. Probably.
As we were talking a little bit before the camera started rolling, Battlecross was founded in 2003, and then you guys have been on a lot of major tours over the years. And just last year, you replaced Megadeth in the Aerodome festivals.
Yeah.
And
Budapest.
What kind of feeling was that?
We were extremely out of place.
Just to get that call, like you're replacing Megadeth.
Yeah.
We
were out of place like a motherfucker. It was Powerman 5000, us, Rob Zombie, and Limp Bizkit.
Oh, really?
Like, I'll play any fucking show. Cool, but
yeah, a little bit of uncomfortableness.
Yeah, it was weird.
Well, I hear a sound check going on. I don't want to hold you up too much longer.
It's not our sound check.
Oh, no?
I don't give a fuck.
Well, then it sounds like we're going to have a nice soundtrack going on.
Yeah.
And I'm out of questions.
Oh,
and remember to please subscribe to our channel, or I'll have to come to your house and kill your fucking puppies.